There comes a time in life when silence speaks louder than words, when walking away says more than any argument ever could. Not because you're weak, not because you gave up, but because you finally saw the truth and chose peace over chaos. You've tried, you've waited, you've hoped they'd change. But what do you do when the love you give isn't returned? When your worth is ignored and your kindness is mistaken for weakness? That's when you turn your back, not in anger, but in strength. Not to prove a point, but to protect your peace. And while you walk away, you keep your crown, because no matter how they treated you, you still know who you are. There's a quiet moment that hits harder than any loud argument. It's when you finally realize you're not being seen. Not really. You've been showing up, giving your heart, standing by them, even on days when they didn't deserve your loyalty. But deep down, something doesn't feel right. The energy isn't matched. The effort isn't mutual. And one day, you stop making excuses for their behavior. You stop blaming yourself for why they don't treat you the way you deserve. That moment is heavy. It's not just the end of a relationship. It's the end of your own denial. It's the moment you understand that staying is costing you your peace, your joy, and slowly, your self-worth. And even though your heart wants to hold on, your soul knows it's time to let go. Not because you don't care, but because you've finally learned to care about yourself more. Turning your back doesn't mean you're bitter. It doesn't mean you hate them or that you want revenge. It means you've outgrown the version of yourself that tolerated what you never deserved. Walking away isn't about ego. It's about clarity. You're no longer begging to be chosen, no longer shrinking to fit into someone else's small definition of love. Turning away is saying, I see what this is now, and I'm choosing myself. It's a quiet exit, not a dramatic scene, no shouting, no explaining, just a calm decision that your peace matters more than their confusion. It's the courage to stop pouring into someone who only takes. The strength to walk towards something better, even if you don't know what that is yet. You're not walking away to punish them. You're walking away to protect you. Your crown is your worth, your self-respect. That quiet confidence that says, I know who I am, even if you don't. Keeping your crown means not letting someone's mistreatment turn you cold. It means you walk away with grace, not with bitterness. You don't lower yourself to match their behavior. You rise above it, because no matter what they said or how they acted, they don't get to define you. Keeping your crown means choosing dignity over drama. It's not about making a scene or proving a point. It's about holding on to your self-worth, even when it hurts. Even when part of you wants to stay. You leave with your head held high, not because it's easy, but because you refuse to lose yourself trying to please someone who never truly saw you. That's what it means to keep your crown, walking away without letting their actions change your heart. When you finally walk away, don't be surprised if they try to pull you back, not because they love you, but because they lost control. Suddenly, they'll remember all the right words. They might guilt you, saying you gave up too soon, or make you feel like you were the problem all along. They might beg, apologize, or twist the truth to make you question your decision. That's manipulation, not love. Real love doesn't make you feel small, confused, or unworthy. It doesn't need to be begged for or chased. So when they come back with sweet words and empty promises, remember the silence behind their actions. Remember the nights you cried, the times you felt invisible. That wasn't love, that was survival. You don't owe anyone another chance to break you. Don't trade your crown for their comfort. The moment you walked away, you already chose strength. Stay there. At first, it's quiet, maybe too quiet. The kind of silence that feels heavy after chaos. But then, something shifts. You start to breathe easier, sleep better, smile more without faking it. That's the peace that follows when you walk away from someone who was draining you. It's not instant. There are still memories, still moments when you wonder if you made the right choice. But slowly, the weight lifts. The overthinking stops. You begin to hear your own voice again. The one you silenced to keep someone else happy. And with every passing day, you start to feel like yourself again. Stronger, clearer, lighter. That's what real peace feels like. Not loud or dramatic, just honest and healing. You didn't just leave a person, you left confusion, doubt, and emotional exhaustion behind. And what you found instead was yourself. It might feel like a loss at first, like something precious slipped through your hands. But look closer. You didn't lose anything that was meant for you. You didn't lose love. You lost the illusion of it. You didn't lose a person. You lost the pain they brought. And that's not a loss. That's freedom. Walking away isn't giving up. It's growing up. It's realizing that love without respect isn't love at all. That loyalty to someone who doesn't value you is self-betrayal. The truth is, you won the moment you chose yourself. You won when you stopped chasing, stopped proving, and finally stood still in your own worth. You made space for peace, for healing, for people who actually see you. And maybe they don't understand why you left, but they don't need to. This journey isn't about them, it's about you. And you're not starting over, you're starting right. So now, hold your head high. You didn't just walk away, you rose. You didn't just turn your back, you kept your crown. Let them say what they want, let them twist the story. You don't owe explanations to those who never saw your value in the first place. What matters now is that you saw it for yourself. You chose peace over pain, dignity over drama, self-worth over settling. That's power, that's growth. Don't look back, don't water dead plants, and don't ever forget, you are not hard to love. You just outgrew being loved the wrong way. Protect your crown, walk with grace, and know this, the real victory wasn't in getting them to stay. It was in choosing to leave before you lost yourself.